You get them, I get them, a homeless person on the street gets them, your boss gets them, a president gets them.
Hola friends, I'm Nasonov and I'm in a wonderful, sunny Mexico. I'm currently in Playa del Carmen, Quintana Roo. It's in the Caribbean region, about 45 minutes away from Cancun. But don't worry, I'm still here to help you live your best life. This is going to be an interactive experience and you're going to need your phone to participate. We're going to be using Calculator app quite extensively throughout the video. That being said, let's dive in. How are you spending 1,440 every day? Are you like, what is he talking about? All right, I'll give you a hint. Open up a calculator app on your phone. Go ahead, do it right now. Don't worry, I'm waiting, I'll still be here. I don't know what that was. Anyway, are you ready? Go ahead and divide 1,440 by 60. What's the result? Should be 24. I hope you got 24. Does the number 24 ring any bells for you? What if I say 24/7? Got it? 24 is of course the number of hours in one day, duh. And 1,440 is the number of minutes. Voila, this is how simple math can put things into perspective. Yep, I wasn't talking about money, although time is money, but we'll talk about it later. Right now, let's just appreciate the fact that every single day you get 1,440 minutes for free. You get them, I get them, a homeless person on the street gets them, your boss gets them, a president gets them, even my cats get them. It truly is a level playing field. The question I want to ask you though is this: how are you spending it? Because as big this number as it appears to be, we kind of have some non-negotiables that take away a good chunk of it. Are you ready to do some more math? Okay, let's see. Obviously, I'll be talking in general terms here, and the numbers for each and every one of us will be different, which is another reason for you to do this exercise alongside me so you can see your own numbers. All right, here we go. Number one, healthy sleep. I'm aiming for 8 hours a day, which is 418 minutes. It's recommended for adults to sleep between 7 and 9 hours a day. I'm aiming for 8. There is a link in the description below to the accompanying article on my website where I have the links to the research that I was relying on while preparing this video. If you're curious, you can check it out once we're done here. Number 2, meals 3 times a day, each taking 30 minutes. That's a total of 90 minutes. We've been optimistic here because let's face it, you spend way more time eating every day. Number 3, you gotta use a bathroom, shower, brush teeth, groom, all that. That's another at least 20 minutes. And number 4, commute. Some of us are blessed to be working from home, but my daily commute to the office and back is around 100 minutes. Oftentimes it's way more. All of those, 690. And that's just the basic maintenance, non-negotiable time that I burn through every day, whether I want it or not.
Have you been following? What's your number?
By the way, I spend at least 90 minutes at the gym every day, but I don't subtract that because I don't consider it to be maintenance. First of all, it's an investment into my health, mental and physical, and overall well-being. And second, I have a full control over this area. So, going back to the maintenance expenditures, my number is 690. Now we subtract that from 40 and 40 and end up with 750. 750 minutes. That's the time we have control over, and that's where we can get really creative. Can you tell me what's the biggest factor that will determine how much of that is used for good? That factor is basically how you make money, because that's what the majority of time is spent on outside of the maintenance. Let's say you have a job. We'll take an average person who has to work 8 hours a day. I I know it's all too general. Keep writing your own numbers. 8 hours equals 480 minutes, which leaves us with 270 minutes. So we ended up with only 270 spare minutes. What are people doing with this time? You probably know the answer. According to Insider Intelligence, this year, the average time spent on mobile devices is just over 4.5 hours per day. You know what 4.5 hours translates to in minutes? It's exactly 270. There you have it. It's an interesting coincidence in calculations because it looks like pretty much every single minute of our free time we spend staring at our phones.
What are we hoping to find there?
I know it's more of a coincidence that my calculations coincided with the research numbers to the T, but sadly, in my experience, there is a whole lot of truth to it. Also, keep in mind that I didn't even take into account TV watching. That's another huge time sucker for many people. The good news is that these bad news aren't that bad. That was a bit of a brain twister, wasn't it? If you've done this exercise alongside me, then you know exactly where your time goes. And this knowledge can be extremely empowering because once you're aware of what's going on, you can address the issues and take charge of your time, which effectively means taking charge of your life. And let me tell you, once you're in the driver's seat, only the sky is the limit. Was this exercise eye-opening? Perhaps sobering for some of us. And I hope it was empowering. In the next video, I'll share several strategies that you can employ to build upon this knowledge. Right now, all you gotta do is reflect on the results you got and try to be a little more mindful about how you choose to spend 1440 minutes each and every day. Once again, this video is a necessary first step, which is becoming more mindful. The next video will be about becoming more intentional. Mindfulness is so trendy these days, and it usually has a spiritual context. People are wondering, how do I become more mindful? Guess what? Meditation is not the only way to do it. This very exercise has just made you more mindful. I know you don't want this video to end, but that's all I've got for you today. As always, before you go, leave a comment below. Tell me how much non-maintenance or free time you got and what are you doing with it? I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this little video training, then share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And if you're serious about improving your life, then go ahead to nasonov.com and sign up for my exclusive 7-day challenge. Look out for my next video because that's where the rubber will meet the road. I'm signing off. Bye.
You're gonna use a bathroom, shower, first of all, it's an investment into my health. According to Insider Intelligence, also keep in mind that I didn't even take into account time. If you enjoyed this little video training, then subscribe to my channel.